My name is Masahiko Miyata. I'm chairman of the Asahi Intecc. First of all, thank you very much for inviting this meeting, Dr. Walker. I fully appreciate your how can I say, your supporting. So also, and audience, thank you very much for always supporting to our products. Thank you very much for having a time. So today, I would like to explain our company profile and also our kind of company strategies. So I'm very sorry, I'm poor in English, so but I would like to make effort to this presentation. Okay. So our companies, 1975, my father established our companies. I'm a son of the founder. So 2009, I succeed the president. So during the 16 years, so I had a president. So now I changed the chairman. So now we are in charge of the chairman's work in the Asahi Intecc. So for example, the KOL management or something. So on the other hand is that now we have a chairman of the medical device industries organization. So we have the lobby activity to the government or government. So now is the problem issue is the NAFTA. So now is oil cannot. It is difficult to get oil space. So now we are pushing. So this is our background. So we'd like to start our presentation. So 2072, so my father established these pictures, kind of a garage. But 2018, this picture is it's a new headquarters facility, the and R&D centers. So we are very growing up. And so our companies are listed to the Tokyo Stock Exchange market. So 2009, I succeed these companies. So the price, stock price is less than $1. But now, so now is 25 US dollars. So almost 25 times. So yes, it's a very growing up the companies. So, you know, so the Asahi started from the CTO coronary guide wire called the Miracle, the first ever coronary CTO guide wires. So this is our flagship guide wires. So we have committed ourselves to support physicians treating patients suffering severe artery diseases. So this is a business field. So latest fiscal year's result is revenue is 800 million US dollars. The operating income is 200 million US dollars. So we had two business field. One is an industrial field. So this is our original business. So on the other hand is a medical field. But the ratio of the sales revenue is totally different. So now original business industry field is only 4%. So 96% is a medical field. We changed the medical companies. So and in the medical field, we had two divisions. One is medical brand business, is 83%. So brand business means our own branded names. So and the medical OEM business is 13%. Yeah, this is our business field. So the main sales basis, so in Japan, so we already had a direct sales teams, about 100 sales reps in Japan. So we have many regions, and we have branches. So, and on the other hand is overseas countries. We have 15 bases. The first area is Asia, that we built up the Singapore and Taiwan and India and Korea. Of course, in the China is a very big important companies. We had a main branch in the Beijing and the Shanghai and the Guangzhou. So, and the Europe side, so we established the headquarters in Europe, in the Netherlands. Now, we had 3 branches, France, Germany, and Italy. So those countries, we started the direct sales. The other regions, we have a distributor channels by each countries, and Europe and Russia, and and now is Middle East, Dubai. So latest branch in the Latin America, in the Brazil. So this is very globally sales networks. So, and the United States, more important. So, direct sales teams in the United States start at 2012. And also the PTA market, direct sales for PTA market in 2015. So now is over 100 sales reps. So we have very strong sales teams. Okay. So, and the R&D and the production side. So our strategy is from the raw material to finished product. All Asahi companies control the entire design and product cycles. We don't use outside. So all product in-house, we developing in-house. So R&D basis, the mainly is in Japan. So our headquarters is location in the Seto City. Seto City means the middle of Japan. So they are in charge of the design and design of a product, the guide wires or catheters or something. And another regions, we had a unique R&D center. So Osaka R&D center, they are in charge of the material, metal material technologies. And the Shizuoka R&D center, they are in charge of the resin coating technologies or tubing technologies. And Tohoku, in the north side, we had R&D center. They have in charge of the precision machining technologies or molding technologies. And the latest one is Tokyo R&D center near the Haneda Airport. So they are in charge of the advanced technologies. It means the software or robotics areas. So this is our R&D teams. So we finished R&D or prototypes. Mass production site is outside Japan. So main facility in the 3 countries, Thailand and Vietnam and the Philippines. So those 3 facilities. So because, why? Because we have to decentralize the mass production site. So 2011, we had a big disasters in Thailand. So Thailand flood occurred. So our main facility is completely stopped almost 6 months. That's the experience. That's why we have to decentralize facilities. So this is our strategies. So we'd like to explain to our products, right? So industrial fields. So we can make some types of the wire ropes. So for using the automobiles and the copy machines, and it's a very unique product. It's a fishing line. Fishing line is a trout and a sea bass or something. Yeah, and also the golf shoes. So now we are collaboration is a BOA company. BOA is American companies, the dial companies. So about 15 years ago, we collaboration with this project. So maybe do you play the golf? So now golf shoes is changing. So golf shoe wire replaced the traditional shoe laces. So it's and on the other hand is OEM business. We had big customers in the big companies. So for example, is Boston Scientific is a very good partners. So this brochure is a Boston Scientific brochures. So you know the FFR guidewires. So we had a good collaboration in the Boston Scientific. So the sensor part is a Boston Scientific in charge. They are in charge, and the wire part is Asahi company is making. So and also the right side is the rotabrator wire. Maybe you know. Rotabrator wire drive is all products made by Asahi. We supply to the OEM basis to the Boston Scientific. So this brochure is very unique. So put on our logo. So you see the Asahi, Asahi Technology, Asahi Technology logo, kind of Intel inside. So the Boston Scientific showed our Asahi's technology to the companies. So this is maybe they can get trust from the customers. That's a very unique collaboration. So this is our business portfolio. So mainly a long time ago we studied the coronary side in the domestic in Japan. So we would like expanding the portfolio products. So not only guide wires, but also the micro catheters, guiding catheters, penetration catheters, and balloon catheters. So on the other hand, simultaneously, we would like expanding the geography side. Now is about over 120 countries. And also simultaneously, we would like expanding the remedy areas. Not only coronary field, the peripheral, abdominal, and the neurovascular areas, intervention areas. So now we studied another business. We studied the GI field. So we supply to the special guide wires or catheters for the ERCP procedures. So we already launching the United States market. And now is next stage, we have studied the surgical robotics areas. So you know the Da Vinci is a very famous robot, but this robot is we call the answer. Answer is a totally different concept of the Da Vinci. So this robot is instead of the assistant. So it's a very unique technologies. Just now we launching in the Japanese market. In the future, we export to the United States market. So this is our guide wire market share about the coronary side. So globally, we got 53% market share. Each countries, we got the number of market share, I think. In Japan, 82%. The China is 66%. And Europe is 55%. And the United States now is 35% market share. But every year is growing up these numbers. So we aim to the 50% market share. So Dr. Walker, please support to our companies. Okay. So why could we got the high market shares? So because of our technologies. So we cultivated the technologies from the industrial field. So we call the 4 core technologies. So one is wire drawing technologies. So we can make some diameters of wires. It's a very thin wires. So the minimum size is 10 micron. So we can make each diameters. So and on the other hand, the wire forming technologies. So forming is woven wires, and we making some types of the wire ropes. So this is a very important technology. And resin coating technology. So we had some tubing technologies. We put on we making some resin coating. So for example, the urethane or nylon tubing. So, and also the guide wire need PTFE coating is very important. So we put on the PTFE coating in-house. And also, the guide wire is the most important coating is lubricity coating, quite important. So this process is all of them in-house. So we had. And finally, is the torque technologies. That's a very important technologies. So maybe you feel that our guide wires, the torqueability is quite better. So that means our guide wires material is the same, and also diameter is the same, but the process is totally different in another companies. That's why our guide wire is more torqueability. So this is the image. So we apply to those core technology to our product. So the conventional wire it is difficult to control control, but Asahi guidewire is kind of a one-to-one torque. So this is our total technologies. So we'd like to explain the PV portfolio evolution. So 2010 is a challenge. Enter the PV market, the Regalia and the Treasure. 2015, the evolution, the Act 1 guide wires, the Gradius or Harvard. 2020, the breakthrough, the Gradius Mongol and the Crosswalk. And 2015, the innovation, the Cross-Read series. Today's later, the three speakers have a presentation about these guide wires. So the Cross-Read is one series built for the every change. So Cross-Read Pro 3, 5 inches, 18 inches, and 14 inches. Those wire is a workhorse wire. And the specialty wire is a cross-read penetration and the cross-read tracker. Okay, this is the final page. So the guide wire technology evolution ever ends. And also our companies continue to developing the every year, or we are challenging to the innovations. So next year, now we are under developing the new guide wires. Next year, at the NCVH, we'd like to have a presentation, this guide wires. Please looking for the waiting these materials. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Chairman Miyata.